Game week 35 now done, and no one really cares about the league anymore. Liverpool have won it. We know the relegation battle, but there's still the top five in there. And initially, I wasn't going to include Arsenal in the top five, but it could be squeaky bum time there.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
No, it's not a squeaky bum time for
Well, I
Arsenal.
think we're guaranteed Champions League football if we beat Southampton. So or get 3 points from our last three games. So
I think if you got 1 point, because Chelsea are playing Forest on the last day, I think you probably need 1 point or something. How many points ahead of ours are you? Five?
Five, I think. Yeah,
Or
yeah.
yeah,
four, is it? I don't
But
know.
but
it's
but
such a shit
George,
10th season.
it's a shit situation for Arsenal to be in, right? It they've they've got Liverpool and Newcastle next two games. Yep, it's like Piers said. Oh, it was all about Champions League. It's all about Champions League. But the league, they want to be in the Champions League again, and 3 points you should get over the course of the next three games. It'll be worrying if you don't, and
I'd love to beat
the
Newcastle.
other
That's the
two
one.
will absolutely love it if you drop to six.
So Killian,
Uh,
are you saying that Arsenal are one game away from Champions League qualification?
I am, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know another team.
right, let's mute him. Let, let's face
But
it.
but the
Arsenal will
results,
get
right?
it. I'll actually be supporting Arsenal against Newcastle as well because I want Chelsea to get ahead of Newcastle. So if Newcastle beat Arsenal, I'd actually be a little bit annoyed. Be
Yeah, I'd like
supporting Arsenal for
Newcastle
once.
to drop out because then there's maybe a door ajar for Isaac to leave. And I don't like Newcastle
Not to
being.
you, right?
Well, look, if they don't get Champions League and we front the money, then
I
why not?
mean, I mean,
150 bucks.
Well,
we're
yeah,
talking
100 on
about
there.
this. We're talking about this, but if a certain Manchester team, Man United,
Right.
qualify for you,
So
what's to
what else is
say
there to talk about?
Isaac
He's
doesn't
making
up
me
his
want Spurs
ambition,
win.
As if he's going to Man United. As if.
up his ambition to go to a club with European pedigree, and league winning pedigree.
Genuinely might just leave this call at this point because this
Yeah,
is
with
just going to be
Isaac,
painful.
you might get 12th. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's a big incentive, big carrot to
Well,
bag.
well, you know what? We might get if we get to the Champions League, we might finish 12th and win the Champions League. Every
Can guarantee
year,
you won't.
every year
I'll
we
have
get
a 200
progression.
quid bet. I'll have 200 quid bet with you. You won't win the Champions League next year.
No, I spoke to your
I'll have
mom.
a
There's
bit
a
of that as
problem with
well.
the gambling. You've
I'm,
got
I'm
to.
in.
Me and her have
Yeah.
spoken about
So
the
that's
gambling.
600 Cooley. 600 quid on you not winning the Champions League if you're up for it.
Well, you guys
No.
can do that, but at the end of the
So
day,
no is the answer, is it?
we've made it. We've made it to well. Because we're progressing every year. Next year, it could be the league or the Champions League. We don't know which one it is,
Oh, because
and
you've
you
gone from
can't have
what?
a go at
Carabao Cup to FA Cup to
Europe.
potentially.
I'd say the FA Cup is harder to win than the Europa League in its current format.
Yeah, especially now. Yeah, agreed.
You can say what you want, right? The point is,
But it's facts.
it gets you. It's not fact because it's not
It is.
fact. It's an
But
opinion. Don't conflate opinions with facts. The
It's fact.
point is that we're one
There's
game
not
away.
one team of the caliber of Liverpool, Arsenal, City, Chelsea in the Europa League.
agree.
Well, I mean, you're saying Chelsea, but Chelsea are in the Conference League, so. Brah.
Mate, you're fucking
Chelsea,
16th on the
Chelsea
table.
in the Conference League hasn't even got a mention. Like, I'm the first one.
You're making
Because you're the one mentioning it.
Spurs to win, and that is saying
Yeah.
something. You're making you want Spurs to win the Europa League.
How have United fans become more unbearable than Spurs fans?
I
Like
know.
they actually, United fans used to have some bit of humility because they're so shit now. Whenever they do anything half decent, you just don't hear the end of it.
Yeah, it's scrambled their brains a little bit.
Yeah, it has. It has.
No, I'm not saying
They
it's
can't accept the
brilliant.
fact they're not a big club anymore.
I'm not saying it's brilliant that we're in the Europa League, but what I'm saying
Good.
is
Let's send it there then.
at the start of the season, if you said to us you can win one trophy other than the league, I would have said Europa because it gets you into the Champions League.
Yeah, that's
So
fair.
it's second on the list.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah. That's fair enough. But that was all that was up for grabs, really, wasn't it?
Well,
And it's
not
still
really.
a tin pot trophy. Let's be honest.
You can call it what you want.
We've won it
Silverware
twice,
is
and neither time was a major celebration. We won it twice in the last few years. Neither time it was a major celebration at all. I mean, Arsenal were going to have a trophy parade for it, but
the problem with
big
Chelsea,
didn't do
you
that.
had all your problem. There was no way you could celebrate because you had all your problems about where your money was coming from.
We didn't.
All that stuff.
We won it in 2019 when that wasn't
all
even
that.
a conversation.
And now you've got Todd Bowley and all that. Anyway, the point is, United are in the Europa League final or whatever it's called. I don't even know what it's officially called, but I don't care. We're in the final. It's against Spurs. Come on.
Who have beat you 3-0 twice already this season?
Twice.
Come on, you Spurs. That's it.
3 times
I want
this
Spurs
season.
to win.
And my biggest concern is Newcastle won a trophy for the first time after how many years?
He's not worn a
could do it
United
as well.
shirt all season. They have one good game, and he's come back wearing a United shirt. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
I tell you what's embarrassing is you.
You.
And I'm talking to your mum about
How did you come up with that one?
I worked really hard.
I want Spurs to win it.
And I know we digressed
me too.
on the league side of stuff, but on that note, thank you guys.